Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Cobbleverse. Now, we are picking up immediately... What? That was weird. But, we are picking up immediately where we left off in the last episode, with that being with all of these villagers here. And they are all grown up. So we have 10 here total, which actually isn't enough. I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to actually have, despite me recording the second part tomorrow. I don't have the trading hall built yet, so I have no idea how many I can fit. So I'll get that completed and then I'll sort this out. But not only did we do that, but we did some honestly measly exploring, despite going this entire way, which is around 8,000 blocks away up here. I don't know how many blocks total this was covered, probably a lot, too many. I didn't find anything. Well, I found a few things. There were a lot of villages on the way. And then I believe I have to find it here, but it's going to be hard. Oh, right here. This was the, I guess, snow version of a woodland mansion, except it didn't have any of the good things a woodland mansion has. So, no modded structures though, at least none of the big ones, which I'm a little disappointed in. I was hoping I could find one, but hey, you know what? When we get that Pidgeot, it'll make the exploring so much easier. But speaking of the Cobblemon mod itself, I want to get the rest of my team together. So we actually aren't going to be using these guys, but we currently have Bagon, Onyx, and Carvana. Now the three other members that I want to add are Delmise, which is fairly easy to locate, just spawn in oceans. Hisuian Zoroark, or Hisuian Zorora, because I can't get Zoroark yet, which can be found in soul sand valleys near bone structures, or in the taiga at night with no moon. So I know which one I'm going for. Lastly, we will also be getting an Armarouge. So consequently enough, or I guess, no, not consequently, coincidentally enough, two of them can be found in the end, or the nether, and fairly easy. Well, actually, me saying the end kind of reminds me that exists, and we do have to do that at some point. Especially since I am almost a month into this playthrough, and I feel like I haven't done very much. I don't think I have, but pacing is always important. So quickly though, I am in the wrong house. I don't know how that happened, but we're going to make just a few more Ultra Balls in case things do end up going south. Okay, we have 35 Ultra Balls. That should be plenty. I hope. I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me just maybe take a few miscellaneous ones. Okay, so we've got a few miscellaneous ones. This should be plenty for what we have, or for what we have to catch. Actually, I need to do something really fast. I do know how to evolve Pokemon without having to trade them. Those with, trade-specific evolutions. And so, I believe, yes. I want to try something. Because I don't know what level he evolves at, but we're going to find out. So, Onyx, if you could please hold the metal coat, and then boom. Oh, really? I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you, but it's welcome nonetheless. Boom, bang. Alright, you're going to get actually you're going to stay the same size, but you're going to be a lot cooler. And voila. Oh no, you got definitely way bigger. Okay, never mind then. But here you go. There we go. And then I believe we can still ride you. Yes, we can. Well, that's Steelix, and that's a very early game powerful evolution. I forgot. Was it K? Nope. V? Okay. But you are cool. Very cool, my friend. And you have a high base defense, which would be useful. Now to the nether we go. And I have to make sure that every Pokemon that I catch today is below level 30. Well, they can be above level 30, but I can't use them in the next gym fight, with that being Misty. And Delmise would be perfect for that. Okay, wait a minute. Why is there a gym in the nether? Huh. I didn't know they could spawn in here. You know what I might make? Where is it at? This is it. So I believe I can make this, and I might actually do that. Because I also need a Pokénav, though. I don't know if I can make that. Let me see, because that'll probably make the process significantly easier. Oh my god! What? What are you doing here? 70? Oh my goodness, you're gonna be such a pain to catch. I want you so bad though. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be tough. What the heck do I do here? I'm just gonna start throwing Pokeballs, I guess. Oh my goodness. Jeez, you, oh. Where did I throw the, I'm just, oh no, why are you so fast? Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. I'm just afraid when I run out of Pokeballs, how the heck I'm gonna escape from you. Where is your hitbox? Actually, I have an idea. Okay. Now, I need you to be angry. Yep. This is most certainly a turn of events. Come on. Okay, perfect. Perfect, buddy. Okay, I'm just gonna need to get over to my house, please. Like, if I could just do that, that would be great. Okay, come here. Come on. Continue. Maybe he needs some motivation. Because there's still so many Ultra Balls out there. Okay. Boom. I kind of really need to get these. I didn't realize they were. Did you just despawn? Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, it's really not like we were gonna catch him anyways, but still. Back to business. Okay, so we have the upgrade. We need 4 more pieces of copper, which we can easily get. Then that'll be the Pokénav. Sadly, I don't have an extra one of the electrolyzers, but maybe I might have the resources to make another one. Like this. Yes, okay. So the Pokénav now. Now we just need the Pokefinder. We're just going to do base red. Energizer. Oh, we have that. That's easy. There we go. That's the Pokénav. So this tells me what has a chance of spawning, which is very nice. Then I can use this to track it. You cannot find... Oh, it doesn't look like you can find Charcadet here. You can find Garatina. But no Charcadet. Maybe Charcadet only spawns on like nether fortresses and bastions. That is a possibility. So I believe that's where I've only seen him at. And not from the looks of it. Oh, wait a minute. Structures, nether fossils. Okay. So now we just have to kind of wait, I guess. Just gonna be a little frustrating. It's very hard to traverse in a Soul Sand Valley. Well, I guess I'll catch you guys when I actually find one, as this is going to take probably a fairly long time. Look at what we have over here. Finally got you. Didn't actually take too long. Level 26. Perfect. Although I am very, very concerned about throwing a certain, or about using a certain move on you, so we're just gonna Dusk Ball you and see if that works. There we go. Alright, that was pretty easy. Not too shabby. So that's one of the 3, and probably the hardest of the 3. But now all we have to do is find a Charcadet. This should help me though. Well, there's apparently a bastion right there. So maybe we can find one there. Okay, well, here we are now. Let's see for one if any piglins actually spawn, but let's see if we can find a Charcadet here. And I swear you can. I don't see anything on the common. Oh, yep, right there. Okay. It shouldn't be too bad, as the last time I was here, last time I played Cobblemon mod pack, I saw several in a single bastion. But now comes the grueling, I guess, well, long task isn't really grueling. I'm going to stay in one place the entire time, of finding a Charcadet. Okay, so I had to come all the way to another fortress to find this guy, as the bastion was just not working out. Let's get in to catch you, buddy. You ain't gonna walk away from me, though. Come on. Boom. Alright. Now we just have one last guy to catch. And that is Delmise. This guy shouldn't be too terrible. Maybe I don't see him on here. I remember encountering him, though, quite a long time ago. I just can't exactly remember where it was at. Okay, so let's hop out of the boat and see. Ah, yes. Okay, so he can only spawn at shipwrecks then. Well, there's a shipwreck here and a shipwreck over there, so we can kind of bounce between the two. And then I will catch you guys when he actually spawns because, you know, this stuff takes a long time. Oh my goodness. This cannot be. This just cannot be. My goodness. And, like, you're actually one that I really care about. I love Kyogre. Oh my goodness. This is... Okay. I just have to get lucky. No. No. Why was it? Oh, because it's... No, stop it! Oh, I'm drowning. That's why. Jeez. Wait, why is my Charcadet out, but... My goodness, this is so confusing. So unfortunately, I don't really have a plan to catch this guy. I did with the Latios. But not you. Yep, and you're probably still angry at me. Yep, I can't seem to hit your hitbox either. This is weird. I think he's a lost cause, sadly. I would love to catch a legendary, but... Guess just... Today ain't the day. Well, that's some good luck. And you are exactly level 30. Perfect. Please. I only have 4 of these guys left. I wasted far too many trying to catch that Latios and Kyogre. Actually, do I have... Okay, hold on. I can try something here. How do I give it a revive? Oh, there we go. And then I can hyper potion it. And then we can try to get it low that way. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Okay, I need to go back to the house now. It took so much longer than I thought it did. Well, catching only 3 Pokemon took me a lot longer than I thought it would. Although, to be fair, most of our time was probably spent encountering Latios and Kyogre. But still, nonetheless, I ended up with an hour-and-a-half recording just for 3 Pokemon. So, it's fine though, as I could have easily gone for a harder Pokemon to catch, as these 3 guys weren't actually too difficult themselves. So it was, again, like I said, just Kyogre and Latios that were probably the brunt of the problem. But now that we have our final team assembled, that's right. All I have to do is get some of the evolutions on these guys. But this is the team that we're going to be sticking with until the Elite Four. Now, over here, I will be constructing this world's villager hall. So, the first floor can hold 14, and I can make expansions below the building itself. So, we have future room for new villagers, as we're not just going to stick with these 10, because that's not enough villagers, not nearly enough. But anyways, let's hop on to a short time lapse. And here it is. So while building this, I realized quite a few things actually. And this probably was because of how time crunched I was and just how fast I wanted to get it done. But I was supposed to put dark oak trapdoors here, but I didn't have them on this side in the schematic. Now, also, you have this side, which isn't too bad. It's okay in my opinion. It's not the best. And then you have this side, which I like a lot better. I guess I just never copied the design from here over to there. So I would say it's not my best work. It's not too bad, but it's kind of just okay in my mind. So it's not quite as elaborate as the house and other builds that I've done. It's fairly small when it comes to trading halls that I've done. I believe Rosefrost's trading hall, it's not as wide as this, but it's definitely longer. So I don't know. I kind of get mixed feelings from it. I feel like I rushed this building a little too fast, but I guess for what it is, it's actually not too bad. As for the next episode, not only do I plan to get this pathway over here all constructed and actually kind of carve out the way for the foundations of what I have planned, but also we need to do just a little bit of team leveling so that we can take on the second gym leader, with that being Misty, and then I can finally get my Pidgeot and we can fly around and do some actual exploring. None of this walk 8,000 blocks and find nothing. So that'll be for next episode though. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.